Recorded live.
This podcast may have subject matter and language not appropriate for some. Listener discretion is advised.
Recorded live from the G.O.T Sounds Studio in Columbia, South Carolina. This is the All About Nothing podcast. The views expressed on this program are the opinions of the hosts. Listeners are encouraged to follow the show on Twitter at AAN_pod or at theallaboutnothing.com. You can email the show at theallaboutnothing.com. You may also call and leave the show a message at 803-672-0533. Thank you for listening.
All right, welcome back to another episode of the All About Nothing podcast. Barrett Gruber in here with Zac King, Trent Clark, and we have
RodFly.
RodFly's in here with us.
We back. Drinking champagne.
Oh, let me turn the bottles, man. They can't get no free advertising.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna have any more misses until Christmas time comes around, right?
This will be a consistent thing until Christmas.
At least for 2 more weeks.
Yes, if we only have to hold the bar at 2 weeks, we should be okay.
We'll end the year at what, 96?
We will end the year. I don't have to look at our calendar, but 96. I think it's 96. Because then we'll go. Our 100th.
So we're 96 in the year.
Our 100th episode should fall on Super Bowl Sunday.
Are you thinking 86?
Yes, damn. I was like, yo, they're not doing the same thing I'm doing. So do they know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I know 96.
I caught it at the end. I was like, I think you meant 86.
Damn it! Isn't 96 like a town?
Yeah, 96 is a town.
I thought so.
96 is a town in South Carolina.
Yeah, okay.
Like North is a town in South Carolina. It's North South Carolina. And 96 then 96 is a town in South Carolina.
Like, makes you want to dig up the motherfucker.
I know what North is.
Yeah,
96 is
96 is a town.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Don't diss them now. You don't know who lived there.
Oh, no. I don't want to play with nobody.
Shout out to all of our listeners in 96
I don't want no
South
smoke
Carolina.
with nobody from 96. Hey.
Because they'll get you 86.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I want no parts. Just the fact that I never heard of it just sounds like, they don't get too much funding over there.
Yeah, there's a reason you ain't heard of it.
It's rough in that motherfucker.
I think Barack Obama mentioned it as one of those places, along the corridor of shame.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people don't want to go there, but yeah, that's right. You don't want to go there. Don't fuck with 96.
96 sound like that part of SpongeBob when they go to the other side. And
they take that bus. Like,
yeah. I want no parts.
Nah.
Oh, so it's two weeks in a row that we have gotten SpongeBob in on an episode. SpongeBob got the facts of life
Because he raised all of us.
He did.
In this, well.
No.
I didn't mean to say all of us.
No, he did not. He did not raise all of us. I want to look, and I can say this. I can say this with confidence.
So what cartoon raised you?
Hold on, the guy that I know.
Speed Race there.
Oh my
I
god!
well, Andy Griffin.
This not even a cartoon.
I grew up with Sheriff Taylor.
I know.
I fully admit I grew up with Sheriff. And when I had the opportunity to meet him and interview him, it was an absolute
You're dropping
delight.
bombs right now. I didn't know that.
Sheriff Taylor, Andy Griffith was I interviewed him during his. I got to interview him.
He's a Georgia native, isn't he?
Yeah. I got to interview him during his gospel album touring.
Wow.
He did a lot of gospel album touring, so that was really cool. But yeah.
What got between you and Barney Fife?
that
The
one
cocaine.
bullet. That one bullet.
You think that boy is still alive?
Ron Howard?
Yeah, Ron Howard's definitely alive.
Oh, I never knew
Is
who
it
it
somebody
was.
named Don Knotts on that show or something?
I never
like
knew.
that?
I never knew who the boy
I
was.
just remember in the theme.
Okay,
music.
so I'll blow your mind.
Tell me what he's played in recently. And then
No,
I'll be like,
Ron
whoa.
Howard is a director.
His
He's
daughter,
Apollo
Bryce
13.
Howard, Bryce Howard, she is
Jurassic Park movies?
the Jurassic World movie.
Red hair girl in the
Really?
new Jurassic.
Oh, that's his
Goddamn.
daughter?
Yeah.
I'd be damned.
No
Bryce
wonder why
Dallas
she got
Howard.
that role.
No,
But-
well, Spielberg, Ron Howard, yeah, there's a definite.
yes.
But
That's
Ron
the way she
Howard,
got that role.
Ron Howard is
I like the first
I don't think
Jurassic
we're
World.
breaking news here. But
I mean, it's breaking news. It's breaking news.
So
goddammit.
he directed like Apollo 13 and
Yeah.
like name like shitload of movies that are like Academy Award winners that you know.
Well, respect to him.
He did Solo, the Star Wars movie Solo.
I fuck
yeah,
with
that's
Solo.
right. He
Yeah,
did do
he
Solo.
did.
People shit on Solo. I like Solo.
I love
like
Solo.
Solo.
I thought that was
I got
a
a
great
Solo
movie.
T-shirt.
But you know why you like Solo? Childish.
I do like him.
Childish
as well.
Gambino.
But
And
no,
I
you're
am
right.
Solo.
But,
He
Hold
is
on,
Solo.
I got another one. He is not related to the guy from Lethal Weapon. Did you guys know that?
Who?
Childish Gambino. Donald
Glover?
Glover.
Oh,
Donald Glover is not related.
I never thought
You know,
that.
but
Was that racist? Was that racist on me?
No.
Okay, all right.
Black and Glover.
No, it was the
There you
last
go.
name. It was. Look. It was the last name. I thought for sure.
I'm gonna give you some
because they're both talented.
Let me save you here. He might not be, but potentially, what my family tells me, this is like a myth.
Yeah.
I am technically related to Danny Glover.
Hey, congratulations!
You are?
I mean,
Technically.
I can see that more than Gambino. Just putting face to face.
Thanks,
Just putting
man,
face to
thanks.
face.
I don't
Donald
know-
Glover?
I don't know if I like that.
I was a
but feel
Donald-
you.
I was a Donald Glover.
I'm sure he was a stud back in his day.
I was a Donald
Call me a
Glover.
stud? Call me a stud, man. I appreciate that, man.
I was a Donald Glover stan before he was even famous. He used to be on this shit called the Mystery Team
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
and Derek Comedy.
Yeah.
You remember that shit back in the day?
Yeah. So let me ask all y'all this. Which one is y'all favorite Lethal Weapon?
Dude, I was just looking through
You know
them
how
last
many
night.
of it is? I don't fucking
No.
The first one-
Right, I was gonna say
No.
the first.
I'm
I
gonna
think-
hold up my letters.
No.
I mean my
Well, hold on.
numbers.
I got a question real quick. Which one's the one where he pulls a fucking house down with his truck?
Oh,
That was number 4. Yeah, that was
Yes.
number 4.
Was that
Is that the
4?
one with Chris Rocks in that?
exactly.
Number 4. Number
And
4 is
Danny
my favorite.
DeVito. No, not Danny DeVito.
It's
Joe Pesci.
Joe
Joe
Pesci.
Pesci.
Have you
Man.
seen?
He's in
Yes.
3 and he's in
I
But
do fuck
four
with Joe
is the-
Pesci.
4 is the one where Chris Rock was the
Number 1
no,
was really good.
Was it Chris Rock?
Yeah,
it was Chris Rock was the
because he
baby
was dating.
father.
Yeah, he was the baby's father.
That was the funniest shit in the
That was.
fucking world.
I think that was the best.
Is that 4?
Yes,
Yeah.
bro. I promise.
I did.
remember
They're
that
making
double
5.
Yeah.
They don't need. They
They're-
need to stop at 4.
No,
yeah.
they're making 5 right now.
But I'm saying 4 is where it stops.
You can't get Danny
can't
Glover.
Get better,
you can't get
better
Danny,
than 4.
Well, you can't get Danny Glover to come back for 5 because he's really like, I have fucking 2 days away from retirement. Like,
Well, and have you seen Joe Pesci in the last
Yeah.
few years?
he doesn't
is-
act unless it's like Scorsese and
he doesn't-
De Niro come get him and be like, you
Or
need to
a
act. He's like, I'm
Snickers.
not tired of acting.
Or a Snickers commercial.
Hey, I know Snickers be making that money, my boy. For them commercials.
I did want to
seen the
double back
Snickers
on the
setup
solo
while he-
shit.
Please.
Because you said because the Gambino is my favorite, but
Yeah.
my pops put me on the Star Wars. He was a really big Star Wars head. And,
My mom did that to me.
Billy D. Williams, I think that's right. He was the only black person in
Yeah.
Star Wars.
He was smooth,
to our
too.
knowledge. To our knowledge.
in an
And-
entire galaxy.
Right, in an entire galaxy, you only
There's only
find one
black
black
dude.
person. So
Okay.
that was my dad's favorite character of everybody. So
Yeah.
'Cause he-
when Solo comes, I was like, oh, holy shit! I gotta go
okay.
see this shit.
Absolutely.
Okay.
They got Gambino playing Lando Calrissian in
Yeah.
that.
Right.
What's
Right.
funny is I remember when I think of Billy D is the Colt 45.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So what's the
Hold on. I remember
go
when
ahead.
Billy D. Williams played. What was he? The counselor, or he was the deacon or the priest or the pastor at the church in that '70s show. Do you remember that?
Yeah, he was the
Oh,
judge.
yeah.
Oh, was he the judge?
Yeah.
You know they're making a reboot of that.
The
Was it
90s
70s show?
Yeah.
They're calling it the 90s.
Well, they did that.
It
that
sounds
80s
like it's
show.
gonna be terrible though.
It doesn't.
No one
sound-
asked for that.
but
if-
the 90s though?
If it was the same crew.
I can fuck with
But
the
you
90s.
can't bring
The
back
90s
Masters.
is definitely it's worth it.
Well,
I've always wanted to like
They
do a
did the
reboot,
90s.
but
Yeah.
like with like a hip hop, like totally different people all together.
that would be
And
Kind
then-
of like they doing like with,
Yeah.
with Fresh Prince.
Yeah,
They're
but no,
rebooting Fresh
no,
Prince?
but no.
I think
Not
that's
like
one
that.
you
They're making
can't
it,
touch.
They're making it,
Yeah.
but they're already doing it.
I know. I've
Will
seen
Smith
it.
is part of it.
What-
Now
what-
they did reboot the Wonder Years, and it's from the black perspective.
It looks and that looks. I haven't seen it.
I haven't.
I haven't
I've
seen
watched.
it either.
I
and
watched
the
2
reviews
episodes.
are shitting on it.
Are
for
they
the record.
really?
Yeah,
Well-
the reviews
well,
are
the-
shitting.
The
It's
original
probably
Wonder
the
Years
one-
wasn't great, but I watched
Yeah.
it growing up.
Yeah, I
But it's
watched.
probably all the original
What was the
Wonder
girl's
Years
name?
fans.
I don't know. Did you watch
Maybe,
Blackish?
maybe.
You watch
No.
Blackish?
I watched
on
Blackish.
I've seen a
ABC?
couple episodes.
Yeah.
And then the guy that wrote and directed Blackish, he has a show on Netflix.
Damn, what's his name? He's a very popular guy right now.
He's a huge producer in television.
I gotta get his
I watched
name.
The Life again.
Life.
Why you gotta say some nasty shit, Ray? Because I'm a nasty motherfucker.
Because I'm a nasty motherfucker.
But they had Anthony
Anderson.
Anderson
Yeah,
in there,
yeah.
and I was like, remember when he was fat as fuck?
He lost so much
Yeah.
weight.
He did, dude.
lost
He
so much
did.
weight.
He
Bernie
lost a
Mac's
lot of
in
weight.
there.
He lost a lot of weight, but he still looks. He still
Yeah,
looks.
yeah.
He like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Well,
has a fat head.
well, the thing,
That's.
He has a fat head.
the thing about that movie Life,
Still-
I could watch that shit
Still in the
anytime
Bugle,
it's on.
Bugle
like that.
Boys.
Anytime.
That's what his head looks like on a regular body.
He looked like a tip of a match
Poor
or something
Anthony
like that.
Anderson.
He
He's a good
skinny.
dude.
No, it's not poor. He's got plenty of money.
Oh, yeah.
He's doing all right.
He's in
it's
commercials
not
with his
poor.
mom.
Yeah,
His
his mom's
man.
getting a check. His mom's getting a check.
That's when you know you're getting that money.
Yeah.
When your mom can do commercials
Yeah,
with
like
you?
Michael Jordan and his mom's commercials.
Oh, yeah.
She's dunking and shit.
Oh, I do remember that.
Like the Campbell soup commercial with the football players.
Oh man.
Mama. Like, come on. What did anybody think
They
about
had
damn-
Matt
I think
Castleback
that's
on
pretty
there.
bad.
That damn beef stew.
Breaking news.
Okay.
The Falcons lost to Tampa Bay, 17-30.
Damn.
I feel like we were talking about playoff contentions.
Yeah.
I feel like that kind of puts them out of playoff contention.
You know, last time I was here, you had on your Falcons jersey, and I was gonna talk shit and be like, y'all are definitely gonna lose. And y'all beat the fuck out of who y'all played.
That week.
And I looked at it mid pod, and I was like, let me shut the fuck up. so today I wasn't gonna bother you at all about Falcons nothing.
I have to admit, I am a realistic fan.
Yeah.
I have been a fan of the Falcons since I was allowed to watch television and go to the games.
Like
and
a real
whatnot.
Gamecock fan.
I'm a Mike. I have Mike Davis on my fantasy team, and he did nothing but let me the fuck down. He should have just stayed with the Panthers because
They weren't going to do anything. Why would they?
he was a stud playing for the Panthers.
Sure.
Everybody knows Christian McCaffrey's going to twist his ankle and be out for half the
That's
season.
potentially true.
And now he's out for the rest of the season.
And most of the time, the Panthers only get quarterbacks that have stubs for hands, and
Yeah.
they just kind of fumble the ball.
How does Heineke come from the Panthers and go to Washington
Yeah,
and
good
become like,
question.
I can pass for 2,000 yards in a game
Yeah,
almost?
that's a great question.
So I assume you're a Panthers fan then?
Yeah.
Wow. So we're all like fans of people that just,
Never
just
win.
almost are,
We
you
never
know.
Well, our Braves finally broke
Yeah,
that
our
curse.
Braves-
Yeah,
our
yeah,
Braves won.
I'm a Braves fan too.
So you know.
There you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
yeah,
And I'm a
yeah,
Braves
yeah.
fan by default.
I mean, maybe.
The guy that wears a Cubs hat in here almost all the
I
time.
told you why, and that's
Let
because
me tell
CJ
you-
Edwards is
Yeah, I
from North
black
Carolina.
people don't care.
Hey, man.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Black people don't
I just
care.
like that.
It's a
Black people
championship
don't care.
hat.
Black people don't care.
It's a championship
Yeah,
hat.
I like
Remember we had
basketball,
it in foot action. It was in foot action.
football. I would never wear like another football team jersey
Right.
or
No.
like. I could consider wearing like certain teams' basketball jerseys, but baseball we don't give a fuck. You know, if the hat is fire, we'll wear any
Well,
baseball
yeah.
hat. It don't
Facts,
matter.
facts.
Dodgers. Yeah, my cousin gave me this.
I won't wear a Yankees hat though. That's where I draw
See?
the line.
I like
That's where I
that.
draw the
And you
line.
better not wear it in L.A. either.
That's where I draw the line. Yeah.
If
can't
you're
wear
white,
it.
you can't wear
I don't
that
wear
one.
no hat in L.A.
Listen, Barrett, if any of y'all go to L.A., do not wear regular baseball hats and just
Yeah, I
think
don't
they
wear
mean
no hat.
regular baseball things, because every baseball hat means a game
Yeah.
in California.
Oh yeah.
I'm a Flyers fan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not here. You're not.
Yeah, not here. You're not.
Hell no.
So I wanted
Kenya
to.
Barris.
They can go fuck themselves. I
Kenya
won't wear
Barris is
whatever
the
hat I
producer
want.
that we was talking about
I
for
wanted-
Blackish.
I wanted to start the show off with the. I wanted to go ahead and give you the opportunity to discuss the Carolina
shit on us?
Clemson game.
Oh, you wanted to get that out the way?
I'm
Yeah.
glad Rod's with me.
I mean,
Oh,
to
you
be
wanna get
honest,
that out the way?
it should be a short segment. We're so
Short-
bad. It's,
I mean,
it's
it was
not
a
too
short
much to say.
game, right?
It was.
All we're doing is sitting here going like, our third string quarterback didn't beat y'all.
Uh,
Our graduate assistant didn't beat y'all.
there was a lot of confidence though.
Yeah, like the
in-
week before, Zach.
No,
You
not
was
even
talking real-
not even the week before. There was this odd confidence in Shane Beamer.
I have absolute confidence
still?
in Shane Beamer.
I
Yes.
think that he is.
I fuck with Beamer.
I think
Absolutely.
All
that he
South
is
Carolina
one of,
people fuck with Beamer for some reason. I don't understand.
and I don't get it either, because ultimately I think that Shane Beamer is one of the lousiest coaches I think I've ever seen. No, and I only say
No, he might-
I
he
say
might
that
be. He
I
might
say
be.
that no, I say that primarily on the fact that he has no control over his team.
Yes, he does.
He is a cheerleader for the team on the side.
He doesn't get into the
There
boys'
is no
asses like they
discipline.
need.
There is
Yeah,
no
them boys
discipline
need
on that
discipline.
team.
Oh, he absolutely. He was getting into people's asses during the Clemson game. Are
I
you
mean, of
kidding
course
me?
you're gonna do a
That
lot of
was-
clipping.
that
That's
was
too
that was
late.
We got
that was like
10
the
or
first
11
time I feel like I saw him.
Yeah,
get
that's
That's
somebody
10 or
too late.
11 games into the
That's
season
what I'm
before
saying.
Shane Beamer started acting like a coach.
Like, he
Before
had-
that, he was like,
Think about it.
It's his first time.
And
ever.
that's all. And that's all. I don't necessarily disagree with you, but I just don't want to pin him to the cross yet.
I'm not
when it's
saying-
our first
No,
season.
what-
and
we're saying,
and I'm not saying he
Oh.
can't get better. Confidence that was put into him before the season started.
Oh no! Hell no! Hell no!
I
hell
think
no,
I
hell
think I think that he is. I think he is so good at this moment as a person and that people like, that the fact that Oklahoma seriously has him sitting at number 2 as a choice. Virginia Tech called him to come.
I
We would really like.
I don't
right.
disagree.
But look, this is all we're saying. yes, he got into them boys' asses during the Carolina Clemson game, but you got to think all his sponsors were in those skyboxes looking at him. And if he would have been calm, cool, and collective,
Hold on,
But
we
the
don't
people
want to
that-
call them sponsors. We call them boosters.
fundraiser
We call 'em
boosters. You know what I'm
boosters.
saying? Y'all know what I'm saying.
Sponsors has a different
So
ring.
he has to play a part. You have to play that part. You can't be over there just chilling because they be like, oh, he doesn't care that they're losing and they're not scoring no points. You got to get into them boys' asses. Then all we're saying is throughout the season, it's been like confidence on Shane Beamer, and nobody really knew what he can actually do.
If you watch Clemson football, when it started, Dabo was the exact same way.
Oh, and
I'm not
I
saying,
won't.
but
I
he
won't
was
take
getting
that
into
away.
them boys' asses though.
I won't take that
He
away.
was getting to
No,
them
no,
boys'
he-
asses.
maybe
my
I-
confidence in Dabo as a my confidence in
my bike
Dabo as a
pump.
coach is going to completely fall off the cliff once he loses all the coaches that are actually doing the work. I don't think that, and this isn't a knock on
no,
Clemson,
no.
but this isn't
I
a
feel
knock on Clemson. Dabo is not a coach.
That's
He's a
a
We
cheerleader.
talked about this.
Yeah, he is a promoter. He's your hype man. He's the
He's
hype
not
man
even a
of your-
recruiter, though.
No.
At least I know Shane Beamer can go out and recruit.
And-
Shane Beamer, Dabo can't.
And to be fair, because again, I don't disagree with you at all. But maybe there's more than one way to skin a cat here, and maybe he's bringing like some new shit, and he might not be. He might fall on his ass.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't gotta be cursing at people and yelling at people the whole time to win. Maybe
It didn't work with Muschamp.
Yeah, because
I agree.
exactly because
I
it
agree.
didn't work with Muschamp.
It's still not working for Muschamp. You see him
did it
on the
work-
sidelines.
Did it work with?
Yeah.
Did it work with Spurrier? That's a debatable conversation. But
And you know what Spurrier's thing was? He was go out and get me players, and if I gotta go show up, I will.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, he would make
I'm gonna
those house
call ball
visits.
plays. You're gonna get me players,
Yeah.
and my name is gonna bring in any OC, DC that I want.
Yep.
I think the situation altogether is kind of TBD. We don't know yet.
And
We
I
don't
will
know
say
yet.
that. I
We don't know
think
yet.
Carolina, so based on the talent that Carolina likely has returning next year, Carolina will own Clemson next year. And I'm sorry, it's very likely.
Carolina will what?
Own.
I ain't saying shit.
Yeah,
I'm not
okay.
gonna say
I can say that as not a fan.
Yeah, he's a Georgia
I'm
Tech
just-
fan.
Oh
I'm just-
yeah. Okay.
I can say
ain't
that.
saying shit.
I can say that purely based on observation.
Nah,
'Cause,
man.
man.
We're gonna get to 10 before we start falling.
I'll say.
we got to do something about our fucking line, man. That's
Yeah.
what the fuck
Y'all
our
really
problem
do.
is. Damn.
As long as
here's
we're
the-
getting defensive players, we're good.
Here's the
We're
thing
good.
too. Now, Shane Beamer's so liked that when Lincoln Riley left Oklahoma to go to Southern California, players are entering the transfer portal, and not just any players. These are the two 5-star wide receivers, 5-star quarterback Radler, and Shane Beamer has connect with all of them.
Yeah.
Because that's why they wanted him to come back. Because the Oklahoma's like, dude, this guy can keep our dudes here, our players.
And
here.
again, to be fair, Beamer's probably the most likable coach I've seen.
Yeah, I mean,
And that,
yeah,
but that
yeah.
doesn't make you
I
a good
agree.
coach, though. That doesn't make
Exactly.
you a good coach.
And
That
that's,
doesn't
I
make
agree.
you a
and
good
that's all
coach.
me and Barrett is technically
Well, and think
kind
of
of
this,
saying
too.
because it's like everybody kind of like went into this season like, yo, Shane Beamer, da-da-da. Like, it was like before y'all could even, like, while they was doing like practice drills almost, it was like everybody had like highest hopes for him. And I'm like, damn, does anybody really know what he can do?
Admittedly though, 6-6, your first season coaching.
And
Right,
that's not bad.
right. And that's what I said.
I'm
TBD.
not
they
saying
they had
that's
us
bad.
winning 3 games.
And
TBD, right.
And depending on who they
And we're going bowling.
and
We're
depending on
going bowling, baby.
depending on who they have them playing, who they have Carolina playing in the bowl,
Yeah.
which I assume
Yeah.
is going to be Music City. Is it going to be
Oh,
Virginia?
everything is pointing to us playing in the Duke's Mayo Bowl in Charlotte against Virginia.
Okay,
Last time that happened, it was a 28-0 loss on our end.
versus Virginia.
Yeah, y'all can't fuck with Virginia.
I don't,
Virginia just lost their head coach.
Yeah, I don't think Virginia.
which is where your OC may be heading.
Hey, I don't blame him.
I suspect that Virginia Carolina would probably be a win, just based again on what I watched this season.
And we always have, our schedule's always a little rough.
Oh, for
Always
sure.
rough.
We
You
always have a little rough.
You
always
cannot.
rough,
You
know.
cannot survive in the SEC
Yeah.
East without, unless you're Georgia,
a
without
hiccup.
taking several knocks.
Well, and they'll go, hey,
And Kentucky's on fire. I mean,
Right,
Kentucky's had
right,
phenomenal
right.
seasons, which
And
is
it-
weird.
and it
I mean,
literally
but
took
this is
them
good,
like
though. This is good for football.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
agreed.
we played Georgia week 3. Was it week 3?
yeah.
week 2, I think.
Week 2.
Was it? No, I think it was week 3.
God damn. We
and
didn't
I
even know
say
y'all
that-
was that good yet.
And I say week 3 because Georgia had all their players.
Right,
Normally
right.
first week, second week, you can usually
That's
count
the
on Georgia.
old Spurrier
not,
quote.
Yeah.
Hey,
And it's
me
true.
locked up and stuff.
It's ultimately true.
It's so crazy. So crazy.
So shift gears.
We're gonna go poach Oklahoma players. This is gonna be great.
Does anybody here have a Capital One credit card? No. Okay.
We got boosters?
No, this isn't a promotion for them. But CNBC reported last week that Capital One is eliminating all of their overdraft fees for retail bank customers. They're eliminating their fees.
So for Capital One as a bank or a credit card?
Well, as a bank in total.
Because you don't get overdraft fees on a credit card.
Sure. No, it was just reference to Capital One as a bank. They issue credit cards.
But understand this, sir.
That's $150 million in revenue loss that they're willing to take.
Because they've already got it, Barrett.
I understand. I'm
not
saying,
your bank will sit there and fuck you in your butt.
No.
Yeah, my bank sure will.
But I'm saying like over the years of overdraft fees, think about that's like somebody coming through and putting like $100 million in a bucket every year, guaranteed that you know that's
you
going
didn't
to happen.
have to do anything for it. There was no work done.
So they got the money for it.
Totally agree.
Isn't that it's the most disgusting thing to know? Like you didn't have the money and it went through, and they're like, "Here's $30."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally agree. But I have to applaud Capital One in the sense that they're eliminating it now, where Wells Fargo is not, Bank of America is not. These other banks are
Wells
saying,
Fargo not doing a damn thing for you.
I hate Wells Fargo.
I won a settlement versus Wells Fargo twice.
Damn.
Wow.
You know, you remember a few years ago they had the incident where they were creating credit
Accounts,
cards in people's names.
Yeah.
I had more than 1,700 accounts created in my name that were
that's
created
crazy.
and then closed and created and closed. 1,700 accounts.
Damn.
And they know they're wrong because they probably settled with you easy.
Oh, it was
They had no choice.
I got a nice chunk of change out of that.
Yeah.
Well, I say a nice chunk.
Happy for you.
Look, I didn't have to do anything for it. I was
Right.
the Capital
He was
One
able to get a
overdraft.
PS5
Right.
and an Xbox Series X.
This was
Hey,
years ago.
life don't get no better than that.
Facts.
You went from Truly to Coors Light. We about to get potted now. We about to get our pot on now.
Right. Hey, but you know what they're keeping up with though?
Cash App?
Cash App,
Oh yeah.
Venmo.
Last time
And
we
all
were
these,
here,
like-
we talked about Cash App taking money from your shit.
Yeah, because
They said they're not doing that no more.
Nope.
Though. Yep.
See, and
Dope boys, you're back.
I think that's great.
You're back on top, baby.
Back, baby.
You're back.
Y'all thought it was over.
Throw the shoebox away. You're back, baby.
We could have a picket line of dope boys out in front of them.
That's
Cash
right.
apps,
Because
them.
why would they do that? Why would
That's
they do
funny.
that? You can't tell people how to move their money.
No, that's true.
Yeah, but you're using their service. They could tell you whatever they want.
Not really. You built the app on me sending people money for free,
Transferring
They
money
built-
back and forth.
They built who's that? It's their app.
but they getting paid for the app.
Do whatever
They
they
getting
want.
paid per download.
Okay.
Do
Still.
they? Do they get paid per download
Yeah.
on? I mean, if
That's
it's a
how you
free
get paid
app?
from Apple
That's
Store.
like YouTube.
Is
You
it?
love
I didn't know
YouTube.
that.
For
When
each
You
app.
deal with commercials because you love the YouTube.
When is gas going to go down?
So I did. We'll talk about that in a second.
Okay,
half.
okay.
I have some
okay.
comments.
Whatever
We gotta
you're
talk
gonna
about Joe Biden.
when you're gonna see these
Byron, Joe Byron.
Watch the gas go down, and you have all those those Biden stickers saying "I did that."
Yeah.
On the
Yeah,
gas
yeah.
pumps. It's gonna go down. You're gonna have Proud Boys out there scraping that shit off. He didn't do nothing. Scraping it off.
I'm about tired of having presidents in this motherfucker.
Hey, we might need to go there.
Yeah.
No presidents at all.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
get to
about
that.
tired of this shit. This shit ain't working.
Let's
No,
get to
then
that.
you get like the Grand Council, and nobody needs
Oh
any.
yeah,
Right.
And then all of a sudden you have Emperor Palpatine, and
Yeah.
it all
I
unfolds.
am the Sith. I am the Sith Lord.
So,
am the Senate.
have y'all been following any of the Representative Ilhan, Omar, and the Lauren Boebert stuff going on recently?
No,
Okay.
I don't know about no
There,
Boebert.
All right,
I told you last week.
I'll just
the
start-
news is
Boebert
very
biscuits.
depressing.
I know,
I haven't
I know.
watched in a very long
I
time.
saw it happen to Como.
Yeah,
Oh man,
So,
I fuck with him too. Damn.
Yeah,
Everybody did. Technically.
Damn.
so Representative.
Huntington.
Oh, he touched you.
Damn.
Who didn't he touch?
Terry Crews.
Ultimately, I don't think there's anyone left off the list. It sounds like.
Hey, not no one in New York.
What if
Unless,
but his
unless
brother
that-
got fired for
yeah,
covering for
I was
him.
gonna say unless that
Yeah,
list
what
was
a
in
family.
was in Chris Cuomo's
Well,
hands.
But
Yeah,
I
then it
just
was
seen he's on TV still. He's
No,
no, he's fired.
No,
Fired
he's gone,
officially as of
period.
today.
Oh, they
Indefinitely.
As of today, he is
Oh,
fired.
I'm about to say, 'cause
Indefinitely.
they just had his new show just airing
Cuomo-
like a commercial.
Cuomo-
Yeah, I was
Prime
actually
time
talking
is
about.
done.
I was
Yeah.
actually talking about the brother that I fuck with, but but yeah.
Is that-
You
he
see one Cuomo, you seen them all.
they look exactly alike. One just looks like he's
Funny
aged
guys,
his-
too,
yeah.
man.
He didn't
Funny
age.
guy.
They're
well.
Italian.
Damn.
That's the Italian thing. That's the reason why that's what he tried to blame it on.
So
Bibbidi bobbidi, my brother didn't
Yes,
touch
he
you.
tried to blame it like
Ah,
that's
that's what we do.
I slapped my mother on the ass.
you sound
Hey.
like you sound like the third Mario brother. Is that?
Hey, mama,
I'll
bye.
be.
Did you see that
I'll be
video
a,
of Kodak
I'll be a
Black
better
touching his
Mario than
mom?
what's his name? Chris Pratt.
You think so?
Yeah, hell yeah, I'll be a better Mario.
That's entirely possible. So
And he's
listen,
not doing the accent.
We definitely need a black
Yeah.
Mario.
He was so bad at it. It was like, fuck it, we throwing it.
So Representative Ilhan Omar, Democrat from Minnesota, is sharing recently just how she's being treated as a representative. So she played a recording that was left for her from an unnamed caller. It said, and I'm going to read this verbatim. This is not me saying it. This is verbatim.
I enjoyed this.
It said, quote,
As long as it don't have the N word in it.
It comes real close.
Okay, well I'll just say it for you. You just let me know.
No. Yeah, no, it's not.
And then she said, "You're just nothing but a."
Yeah. So the voicemail said, "You fucking Muslim piece of shit. You jihadist. We know what you are. You are a fucking traitor. You will not live much longer." This is what the voicemail said.
That's not Barrett saying it. This
No,
is
exactly.
Barrett reading it.
Who left said
End
voicemail?
quote. Yeah, the unidentified man left that message on her congressional voicemail. Now, Representative Omar is a Somali American and a Muslim, and she is black. And this is my opinion. Okay, this is my opinion. She is the example of how all of our representatives should be. I like Ilhan Omar.
Yeah.
I think she is a phenomenal woman.
Yeah.
That she is the example of what I hope my daughters grow up to be. Stacey, she's one of the Stacey Abrams. These are strong women that do not pose a threat to anyone. And when aliens make themselves known to human beings, I
She's the
hope
one.
that she's one of the ones that is representative of human beings.
Please, but I'm telling you, it's gonna be the billionaires first.
All of this comes in the wake of Representative Lauren Boebert of Colorado. She got caught saying in a small crowd event, she was recorded. She made a joke about getting into an elevator with Representative Omar. This was her exact quote, and this again is Representative Boebert. I was not getting into it. I was getting into an elevator with one of my staffers. We were leaving the Capitol, and we were walking back to my office, and we got into the elevator. I see the Capitol police officer running hurriedly towards the elevator. I see fret all over his face, and and he's reaching out to try and get the door before it's shutting. I can't open it. Like, what's happening? I look to my left, and there she is, Ilhan Omar, and I said, well, she doesn't have a backpack. We should be fine. This is what she's telling a crowd.
What the fuck?
That's crazy.
So
That's
she,
crazy.
so
I beat your ass. I'm wrong.
she says,
I'm sorry.
so we only had one floor to go. I said, oh, look, the jihad squad decided to show up for work today. End quote. This is what she was recorded saying in an event that eventually made its way on the
Hey man,
internet.
shout out to our subscribers, man. You know, in all those countries, man. That's what I want to do
Yeah.
first off. Let's shout out.
But what the fuck? Like, how did you even get away with that? Especially Colorado. What are you doing electing this bitch?
Isn't that
So-
kind of like a hate crime? Whenever you send somebody a letter, shouldn't that be technically a hate crime?
First,
so completely a fucking
Especially
hate
getting
crime.
other people involved in it.
yeah. So first, for all Americans, especially those whom Boebert represents, I am offended that she thinks that somehow her constituency wants her to represent her like that or them like that. And if that is the kind of people that she thinks that they want her to represent or she wants to be for the state of Colorado, holy crap, what is wrong with the state of Colorado? You legalized marijuana before anybody else.
You legalized shrooms.
Yeah. What?
Jesus.
And
I think you can do heroin and shit too. They decriminalized it.
Seattle,
Seattle, I'm
Washington.
fucking it up.
No,
Is it Oregon?
it's
Is it Oregon?
Oregon. Oregon is everything decriminalized.
I think
Which
they're-
is good, but that's not what we're talking about.
Secondly, I am offended because Representative Boebert is a white female. My daughter for us and is paid for by us, who is potentially a role model to other women. How is she the best representative available for the 3rd Congressional District of Colorado?
She's not.
Like, who was worse than her?
Yeah, who lost?
It wasn't that who was worse than her. It was who.
No, somebody was not
had
preferred.
to. Yeah, somebody who was not good enough.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like
And what's her position again?
all it
She's
was
she's
somebody.
a representative,
it's
a congresswoman.
Whenever people you go on networking with the right people, and
Yeah.
that's technically what all she did.
She's
And-
a
Well,
she
psychopath
got in-
gun ranging. Like the other person had to be somebody wearing a flowery dress and not willing to put a pantsuit on or something.
Kid Cudi.
That totally should have flown in Colorado, though.
Fair.
I think that should have, like in Colorado, that should have been like, oh yeah, well,
But
you know.
well, the game is so fucked up, man. I mean, just like we can't get rid of Lady G. You know, we're stuck. You know, I don't know why. I mean, I do know why, but
Yeah.
you know, politics is so so fucked, man.
It
Like,
is.
it's so
It
fucked,
is.
and on both sides.
And there's
on
no
both
way you can
sides.
go back.
And,
Yeah.
It's no way.
And lastly, and this is to the listeners. If you do listen to this show and you consider yourself to be a conservative and you still listen to this show, I want you to consider this, especially if you consider yourself to be a Christian, if you consider yourself to be not a
human being.
racist, a human being, that you are a proud American and proud of the progress that this country has made since white Europeans came seeking conquest of lands that they did not own, and that they brought disease and famine. And
Fuck Christopher Columbus too.
yeah, exactly.
Facts.
The Spanish, they were a bunch of fuckers too.
I'm asking you to please reach out to your senators and your representatives because you should let them know that the Lauren Boebert, that she is a cancer. And I will say this every single day. Her being a cancer, fuck cancer. Because
Her and Green.
yeah, so that was I was
Well, it's
I
been
was gonna
fuck
say.
cancer for a long time.
And if you'd like, you can leave a message on our voicemail, and we'd be happy to send it to your congressman or play it even on the air.
Yeah.
803-672-0533. Please tell us what you want us to tell. I'll be happy to send every single one of them. We'll play them on the show. We'll deliver them to your congressman.
We'll deliver it to a hand.
And we
straight to her.
we could play it like a elementary school playground too. Be like, hey, Four Eyes, you dumb bitch.
Right.
Like come at her like that.
Or we should play the telephone game with her. So whatever we told the first person, it won't get to her, right? So it'll be
Someone told me Super Mario and
Totally
Yoshi.
mess
my
it up.
daddy told you to kiss my motherfucking ass, bitch.
Yeah, I absolutely
No nipple having bitch.
and I absolutely agree. Marjorie Taylor Greene is exactly the same cancer.
Oh, 100%.
How old is this person?
she's.
would
I
you
want to say
say?
she's
Like 30?
early 30s.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Marjorie Taylor
Damn.
Greene now she's like
We got a long way to
55
go,
front nose
man.
and 45.
40,
Yeah.
mid to upper 40s. Marjorie Taylor Greene.
You know, I've been waiting for some of these old fuckers to just die out. That's
Yeah,
been
but
my
we
game
keep-
plan.
Mitch
we keep
McConnell
finding
isn't
the
going no
racist.
You know, they got-
fucking
Mitch McConnell.
Then they
like,
have racist daughters, and you
Yeah.
know, what do you do? What do you do?
Now you got
Somebody-
racist granddaughters.
They had
coming through.
a dude had a TikTok and he goes, listen, if you're having a bad day and you think about ending it all, you can't let Mitch McConnell live longer than you.
Facts, bro. Facts,
Boy, he
facts,
just
facts.
keep on pushing, don't he?
I ain't
Damn.
never,
Turkey
bro.
gizzard looking
Bro,
mother.
he is a turkey.
Talk about emerald.
COVID just
emperor.
ain't doing his job how it's supposed to.
COVID. That one.
But I'm
You're
just
the
wait-
wrong motherfucker, COVID. Damn.
Emperor
All the wrong
Palpatine.
people are dead.
I'm waiting for the day that, when the president pardons a turkey and they bring Mitch McConnell out as one of them turkeys. You know what I mean?
I really
Hey,
appreciate
this
it.
is one of them.
No, I can't.
Joe
pardon this
Biden's
one.
out there. He's like,
Like on some Rick and Morty
this is a
shit.
turkey
Yeah.
that we really like to pardon here.
That's really good.
Yeah,
really
in
good.
fact,
That's really
I've had a
good.
request. I actually got a request to make sure that you learned how to do a Joe Biden.
That's
Oh,
really good.
absolutely.
Just forget what you said.
Me and old Knifey Knife, we went out and we were downtown Delaware, and we had too many drinks, and then we saw Slippery Lizard Man, and he went down the sewer, and we weren't going to chase him.
You
What's the name of that instrument?
The
accordion. Accordion.
Accordion, yeah.
Yes.
You wanna know
Trump plays it too, but it's more of like, and then there I was.
No. Trump does the jerking off.
Oh, yeah,
the,
the midgets.
the
Two
little-
small people.
Let me tell you, if I gotta pay my fucking student loans in January, you son of a bitch, I'm gonna be a mad motherfucker.
I'm gonna
Oh
be
my
mad.
God.
I'm gonna be mad if they pass it when I pay my shit
that's
off.
Right? Because I'm not trying to pay shit.
I want to.
What
I want
the
to check.
fuck? This is a part of the fucking deal. This is a part
That's
of
why you
and-
voted for him.
And as an adult, because I didn't want to vote for your ass, but what the fuck else was I gonna do?
Yeah.
What the fuck else was I gonna do?
We're not voting
According
for
to
that
Clyburn,
guy.
according to Clyburn,
Hey.
all the blacks wanted to vote to.
Hey, man,
That's what he
hey,
said.
yeah.
You heard
Yeah.
Joe. If you ain't black, you ain't black if you
If
don't
you
vote
ain't
for me.
black,
That's exactly what he
Yeah.
said.
And when he said that shit, I was like, you know, fucking what?
On the Breakfast
I
Club.
ain't want to vote for
On
neither
the
of their
Breakfast
asses.
Club,
Yeah.
the biggest.
Did y'all
black-
watch? Did y'all watch Kanye Drink Champs by chance?
Hell yeah, you know I did.
Oh man.
Oh hell yeah, you
Let me-
know I did.
I ain't gonna get into it.
I saw him
ain't
have a
gonna get
white
into
mask with Marilyn Manson and Justin Bieber. I didn't know what the fuck was
Oh,
going
yeah.
on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't quite
it.
certain what
A
that
lot
was.
of shit going on in their head.
Yeah.
Oh,
A lot of shit going on in their
that
head.
is
Yeah.
the most complicated mind I
Yeah.
think that has ever
Oh,
existed.
Hey,
man.
but he's the smartest person ever, man.
No, he's not.
Hold on. You know what?
I ain't
You
gonna
know
go
what?
ever. I ain't
You
gonna
know
go
what?
ever.
Before we get into that, I think
You don't want me to
I
do
think,
this.
I think
You
what
not
we'll do,
nine Billy up.
if you want to talk about that, then we'll do that. But we'll do it after the break. 'cause-
I am a Kanye stan, just for the record.
Okay, that's fine. Kanye ain't the smartest motherfucker on the planet.
No.
Through
no,
the
no.
Wire was a masterpiece. I loved it.
Donda was a masterpiece.
No, it's not.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you gotta go out of here.
You're crazy. You're crazy.
So who's gonna win? Who's
You're
gonna win?
crazy.
You think CLB's gonna win Grammy for best album this year?
No.
Oh, okay.
I told you that when it came out. I was like, there's 2 good songs on here.
Oh yeah, you did say that, but I'm trying to figure out who you think's better than Donda.
Donda wasn't a masterpiece?
No.
What did you not
You
like
haven't-
about it?
Was
you
that
didn't listen
any
to
of
it
the-
on Bigs, did you? You didn't listen to it on like big speakers.
I needed to blow my eardrums out so I can't really hear what the fuck's going on.
Well, I do question why people listen to things on. I do
The
think
album
that's a
of the
fair
year
question.
is Radical by Every Time I Die, period. And y'all ain't listened to that, so I don't
No, I
I'll be
didn't. I didn't.
No,
But
I
I will
didn't
now.
listen.
I will.
Yeah, I'll
though.
have to.
I mean, is it nominated?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's not nominated.
Well, it's got to be
not
nominated in
nominated.
order
Yeah,
to
it should be
win.
Grammy of the
It's
year.
not
Listen,
nominated.
guys, I don't go like pop out my fucking newspaper or music and be like, who's nominated for
I do.
fucking
Wait,
what?
you're not doing
I keep-
research for this show?
I keep that. I keep that
Not
news.
because of nominated.
keep
Cody
that
Cambria's
newspaper on me,
probably never
baby.
been nominated for shit,
That's
but like
probably
that's my
true.
favorite band.
That's probably
Slipknot
true.
has.
Yeah, that's
They've
true.
won Grammys.
They have.
So
They have.
that's
I
Has
like-
has
I like a
Nickelback
Slipknot
won?
song. I can't
Hold
think
on.
of one.
Before
right
we
now.
go into the validity of Grammys and what they're valued,
it doesn't
has
value anything.
Nickelback won a
Yes,
Grammy?
I'm sure they
But
have.
look at this photograph.
I mean,
Then I would like to retract
Song. Give me another Nickelback song real quick.
Another Nickelback song.
the
I'm
finger-
driving black on black.
the
Just
thumber-
got my
the
license
thumb.
black.
She's got something in her mouth. Finger.
That's what I'm singing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
that
driving
Cuomo
black on
music.
black. Just got my license black.
Yeah, definitely Cuomo.
Oh,
was
what's
getting
the
to
other
it.
one? I want to be a big rock star.
Oh, yeah.
From 14
Okay.
cars.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and on that, we're
Shout
gonna
out
take a
to
break.
Shaker.
We will.
Oh, I just got it. That girl stole the song. The one that said I want to drive my stuff into your leather seats.
I know what song you're talking about.
Jesus, take the wheel?
Tires,
No,
you
I'm
know,
just kidding.
you know what
Oh
I'm saying?
yes.
I'm trying to
yes.
see.
stole
I'm
it
trying
from
to see
that.
what Slipknot song I know.
You know duality. I push my fingers into my.
Y'all are talking a lot about fingers today. Duality is the number one song
only
though.
Thing that slowly stops.
Nah, I don't know.
I'm really into music, but part of the issue with that is I just listen to shit, so sometimes I don't know the name of the song because I just
Facts,
let shit
facts,
rock.
Yeah.
So
I understand.
that's why I asked y'all to sing another Slipknot because I'm not gonna know just from saying the name or whatever.
Facts.
All right.
I know the shows are doing for me.
All right. Well, let's take a break. We will come back after the commercials and we'll discuss more here on the All About Nothing podcast.
All right, Nothingers, I want to cue you in about a friend of the pod, Blank Canvas Brand. If you own a business or restaurant and the time has come to build that unique brand, you have got to get a hold of Blank Canvas Brand. Blank Canvas Brand specializes in brand identity, including logos, business cards, flyers, and anything else to promote your business. And now, Blank Canvas Brand offers printing services to help with your clothing needs, including sports teams. I can tell you from our own experience, Blank Canvas Brand is responsible for our logo, as well as the Bowl of Duty bowling team logo, and we couldn't be happier with what's been produced. For more information, you can search Facebook for Blank Canvas, or you can email Blank Canvas at theallaboutnothing.com. That's BLNKCANVS at theallaboutnothing.com. You can find links in the Friends of the Pod section of our website. Visit theallaboutnothing.com. Hey everyone, I want to take a quick moment to mention one of our new sponsors, thepaintedmoment.com. That's thepaintedmoment.com. Check this out. Have you ever taken a photo with your phone or digital camera that would look amazing as a watercolor canvas painting? Well, now there's a website ready to take your photo and turn it into digital painted moments. This is how it works. Visit thepaintedmoment.com, follow the instructions, and your digital photo will be enhanced and returned to you with links on where you can have an image printed to canvas or whatever else you'd like to do with it. We've already got a couple of these enhanced photos hanging around the house, and trust me, you'll love what comes out. Thepaintedmoment.com. Create a painted moment in time from your digital photos. Thepaintedmoment.com. Seriously, check them out today. Thepaintedmoment.com. What is a vaccine? What is a virus? What is a mask? What's a Sasquatch? These are all valid questions, and to answer them in one breath, prevention, potentially deadly, potentially life-saving, and don't be stupid. Look, the coronavirus from 2019 has caused a global pandemic that continues to ravage our planet, leaving victims and survivors. But you can do your part. In the United States, as well as most countries around the world, the COVID-19 vaccine is available at little to no cost. Regardless of your politics, this virus has the potential to cause irreparable harm to you and vulnerable family members and friends. We have an opportunity through the efforts of medical science to balance the scales against this disease and its variants. And look, I don't understand how the vaccine works, even though I've heard it described countless times by countless experts. And even though none of that makes any sense to me, I do recognize that the money and effort spent on the vaccine has not been wasted. And it's not a global positioning transmitter being that in your hand listening to this. So get the vaccine. Protect yourself. Protect your loved ones. Hell, protect the guy standing behind you waiting on his taco supreme and nacho fries. Let that be the reason his organs shut down. For more information, visit covid19.nih.gov for actual science information. We have to thank our sponsor, G.O.T Sounds Studio, and its owner and operator, Dominique Stewart, better known as Nique The Geek. G.O.T Sounds Studios offers a variety of recording experiences from music, voice, and instrumental recordings and production, as well as podcasts. G.O.T Sounds Studio is located in Columbia, South Carolina, and operated by the most talented producer and engineer in the business. G.O.T Sounds Studio is a Black-owned business. Bring your recording business needs here. You can find details on their Facebook page or by calling 803-243-2302 or emailing gotsounds@theallaboutnothing.com. That's gotsounds@theallaboutnothing.com. You can find links in the Friends of the Pod section of our website. Visit theallaboutnothing.com.
Welcome back to the show. Taylor King, Zach's uncle.
My uncle. Brand new daddy.
That is right. He did have a baby.
Yeah, he had a baby. It's weird having a cousin way young, 33 years younger than me.
I mean, technically, he must have got jealous of you. Was like, you know what? Let me do mine.
I'm guessing it's weird having an uncle who's only a couple years older than you.
Yeah, he's only 8 years older. So we share like a decade of age. I was 32 and he was 39, something like that. Whatever, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
30 and 38. So we were 30 for a while. When he's close to the end of 40, I'll be in the beginning
40s.
in the 40s.
Yeah.
It's real weird.
My homeboy's aunt is like 4 years younger than him.
I've had that.
Hold
I've
on.
seen that.
His aunt
Yes.
is 4 years younger than him.
Yes, yeah, that's pretty strange.
And there's a couple of them, so she's got like a little sister. He's got 2 aunts.
Right.
Crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah. I remember growing up in school and hearing people be like, my uncle, yeah, he's only 2. But
What the fuck?
Your grandparents
incest you got.
No judgment. I love you, bro. Sorry. Not me putting your shit out there.
You didn't say no names.
Yeah, I didn't.
Do you want to say some names? Go ahead.
Not his name, no.
Oh,
Don't do
you wanna
it.
say-
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Lafayette, though. Happy birthday, Lafo. Big 30. Big 30.
Big 30.
Different guy, right?
Yeah, but they know each other, though. The motherfuckers know who I'm talking about.
Right, that motherfucker.
Yeah.
There he is.
They already hate me.
I'll tell you, I wanted to ask y'all this one. Has anyone watched the Beatles documentary?
I started watching it. I got as far as seeing Yoko.
Yell?
Yeah.
Do the wailing on the
No.
microphone?
I just got as
What's
far
it-
as her
what's it-
sitting
what's it on?
there watching. It's
Disney
on
Plus.
Disney Plus.
Yeah.
I got as far as watching
Not
her
Disney
reading
Plus.
the newspaper.
Okay.
So very beginning, like only 30 or 40 minutes.
It's fantastic. It's basically, Paul McCartney's a genius, and it's not fucking fair to sit there and watch this man be like, we're going to come up with a song, and then just be like, get back, get back. We'll come back and work on it. Like that kind of thing.
Let me tell you, bro, you are really good at this shit. This is the 3rd impression of the day, and you are really on that shit.
Hey, man, it's just getting started. I don't know why you.
Shout out to Ringo Starr.
He's only on his 5th beer.
Yeah.
Is it the chorus?
There's got to be a chorus thing.
Oh, and what's hilarious is that George Harrison it was notorious. Everyone, if you're a Beatles fan at all, you know that like George had his songs, he wanted to write them, and they were like, yeah, no.
Right.
And so basically, the first part, as I know you saw, then is they're like Paul McCartney comes up, he's like, anybody have any ideas? Like, John, you have any ideas? And he's like, no, I haven't had any. And then George Harrison pops up, and he's like, I have a couple. And then fucking Paul McCartney's like, anybody else?
Oh, that.
About how
That
long
is
is the
hard.
doc, you think?
Oh, dude,
it's 8 hours.
It's three episodes of like
Okay.
4 hours.
I
Yeah.
love music docs, so I watch it tonight, but I gotta like gauge myself.
Oh,
How long is it gonna take me to watch it? Y'all should watch Rick James's Bitchin' on Amazon.
I saw that was out there.
Yeah,
I
that
want
shit
to watch
is good
that.
as fuck too. That shit.
I know we're gonna get burned for this,
Well,
but this is easily one of the best examples of George Harrison, his guitar playing, because there's almost no one that I
This is
know
my
of.
guitar gently weeps.
Yeah, there is almost no one that can actually make a guitar sound like it is actually crying. That's what he does.
It
It's
just
right
sounds
here at the
sad.
opening. Well, okay, it's not right here at the opening, but it's unbelievable what he can do with a guitar. I think of the four, Ringo clearly not talented. I mean,
that's why I said shout out to Ringo because he never gets any love. So I just said shout out to Ringo.
It'll only be because he earned it.
Yeah, it'll be Ringo. I'm like your only motherfucker standing for you.
They did that whole India thing where they took a trip to India, and then the dude on the documentary asked, he's like, "Do you like India?" And he goes, "No, not really." Just like they drug poor Ringo all the way. Yeah, exactly. But this what's dope about this documentary. It's 1969, and they took and made this footage look like.
Oh yeah,
like
Peter Jackson. First of all, the fact that Peter Jackson is responsible for The Hobbit, the three, King Kong. He also did The Lord of the Rings. This is a guy that has no qualms with making movies that are like 2.5, 3 hours long. And he came out, he was like,
8 hours.
Documentary about the Beatles? Fuck it, 8 hours. Why not?
I mean, they had over 160 hours of footage. Yeah. They had over 125 hours of audio.
Yeah.
And it's just, they do a great job. Like, there's iconic photographs that were taken during this period.
Oh,
this
is
the show.
Yeah, and that you recognize.
Yeah.
Like you recognize from Rolling Stones, Billboard. Like,
exactly.
These are photos that you would go, holy crap, that's where they were at.
Like, when this was made, my dad was born in 65, so he was like 4.
Yeah.
And then, like, I'm thinking my grandfather's 83, so he's older than the Beatles. But this is like my grandfather was a grown-ass man off doing shit. Like,
right.
Like, this is the clothes that they wore back then. It's just, but it looks like it's now. It's like 4K and stuff.
I mean, George Harrison.
I don't know, man.
They shit on this man like hard too.
I don't know, man. I feel you, Barrett, what you're saying. I've seen Zac do that.
I'm not saying Zac isn't a talented guitar.
Oh, okay, I'm just saying. I've seen Zac go crazy, do the little crime thing before.
For his time, a white man from Britain, from the Great Britain, is doing this.
Oh no, London is the fall. Never mind, sorry.
Yeah, they were from Liverpool,
which is on the opposite side of the island.
Yeah.
All right, Barrett, stop before they own our podcast.
Yeah.
Well, they did the Apple Studios, which is like a big place to go visit now when you go there. These dudes were so like hooked up. They would be like, "Oh, we don't have 8-track recorders."
Are there like drugs in this documentary?
They're smoking weed at one point.
At one point.
I like a lot of drugs in this.
They talk about
at one point. I'm watching. I only watched like the first. I only watched the first 30 or 40 minutes of it, but I saw some highlights before I watched it.
Oh, it gets
and at one
so
point,
good, dude.
One point, was it George or Ringo that was like, "Hey, Paul, that beard looks really good on you."
Yeah. Because he has a beard. Well, dude, there goes a point where they're doing like the freak out, and they have to credit the artist, so they credit Yoko.
Yeah.
And so it's Paul McCartney playing the drums.
One more time, Barrett. Do that one more time.
No, and it's that kind of shit. This bitch looks like the bitch from The Ring the whole time she's sitting beside them, dude.
You know, it's funny y'all bring them up after us ending on Kanye, because Paul McCartney said that Kanye is one of the favorite people he's ever worked with.
And what you got to say about that, sir?
You know.
Paul McCartney is like 79, so.
No! He's got the body dementia.
He don't have to touch.
You can't talk like that, man.
Man.
All of our parents are probably close to 70.
The Beatles made 3 to 4 movies, so
I
come on.
just want to point this out. Not mine.
Yeah, not mine either.
Mine are closer to 80.
My parents,
Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Dad.
I just said 79.
my parents dead, but my mom is only 55.
Yeah, my mom's under 60. I won't say her name.
Well,
I won't say her age.
Okay.
Shit.
Well, you know, most women
I'm
don't
under
want you to say
60.
that.
We're not giving anything away.
Everyone in this room is under 75.
Right.
So you think at 79 you won't have your brain still? He knows what he's saying, man.
I saw with James Corden, and he's different from the documentary. Young Paul McCartney was very like.
Well,
that's what happened in life.
Did we get
And wisdom is supposed to come with age.
Well, you know, but he was saying shit like I could vibe with him back in the day, but like when I look back to the old Paul McCartney interviews, I'm like, you're not even as fucking cool as like 30-year-old you was.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, you kind of like pick up and lose.
Like
shit.
how boring Quincy Jones was back in the day, and now he's just letting loose now. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
That's that same kind of thing.
Quincy Jones like, let's get fucked up.
It's like when Dr. Dre used to rap back in the day, and he'd be slow about it and shit with like Snoop Dogg, and then he drops like years and years later, motherfuckers like forget about Dre, and he's just fucking going at it.
You forgot about yourself, sir. Yeah, facts.
It's like
The
two
Bee
different
Gees. The Bee
Dre's.
Gees have a good documentary on HBO, man.
Do they?
Yeah, they do.
I'll have to check that
I'll
out.
check it out,
For sure.
I know y'all. I know we're talking about docs, but y'all need to. I know you probably seen The Harder They Fall, right?
Yes.
Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh, have you seen Harder They Fall?
It's
What's that?
Western. It's
the-
fantastic.
It's a black western that doesn't
like
say
how-
the N word.
I like how it ended.
Oh yeah, I want to watch that so fucking. He has
it's
Idris
fan-
Elba in it.
It's very,
yeah.
it's very Tarantino-esque, but way less N-words.
Oh, you know what?
Well, there's no N words.
Yeah, it's none.
They were about to say it in one scene.
Tarantino loves the N-word.
In one
See,
scene,
he's like, I can say it on film.
fast.
I
In
fuck
one-
with Tarantino.
But look,
though.
one scene they was about to say it, but she like what's her name?
Regina King.
Yeah, Regina King.
Yes, she was like, we don't use that word.
Good. I did. The other documentary that I did see recently was off HBO. Was the 6 hours at the Capitol or whatever.
I have not
I
watched
started
that
to click
yet.
on that.
Dude,
I
made
have
me
not watched that
madder
yet.
than fuck. You see these cops getting fucked up and
Yeah.
shit.
I'll tell you something that's worse than that though. Did anybody get a chance to see a glimpse of the concert from Hell before it got taken off of Hulu?
No,
Oh nah, that
Who-
damn, they put that shit up that fast. I saw it
That
taken
fast.
off. I didn't
That's
know.
quick. Like
Hold on. The concert from Hell. Are we talking about Astroworld?
Yes.
They put that up
On
and then
Hulu.
took it down.
Yeah, 1 week. It only got 1 week.
I started
could
where
probably
I
find
started
it.
where
I could probably find it.
Yeah, you probably can.
Yeah.
that
You know the internet's got it.
You jailbreak your fire stick.
Yeah.
well that 6 hours at the Capitol. They were shooting pepper balls at them.
Yeah.
I didn't know how hard these guns are turned up.
Yeah.
These paintball.
Oh yeah, the pepper.
Bo, they
Yeah.
shot this one dude in the fucking face, and like there was many like just like videographers there just to be like,
Oh,
what the
yeah.
fuck?
Yeah.
This dude got shot in the fucking face, and he had such a big hole in his face that you could see his teeth.
Ooh.
It was fucking
Wow.
shit. And he was an asshole who
They be
absolutely
fucking black
deserved
protesters up.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
This little white dude got shot right in the fucking face, and he deserved every goddamn bit of
God
it. And I
forbid.
didn't feel
God
any-
forbid you take a toaster out of Target. They gonna hit you. Oh man.
And don't fuck with Radio Shack.
Oh.
Radio Shack doesn't even. They have a
I know.
website.
There's a Radio Shack in Bamberg, believe it or
No,
not.
is there really?
There's a Radio Shack. I have
Yes,
an
it
aunt in
is.
Bamberg,
And
and I was
close to
going
the
to
beach.
visit her, and I said, "What the fuck?" I started to go
Hey.
inside and buy something, and take a
You
picture
you
and
have
shit.
to.
I think it's one in Hartsville. A Radio
Really?
Shack. Yep.
And this
Shout
old,
out for those whole.
and
those
it looked
hold
like
on,
it
those-
looked like
The
the
Blockbuster in
70s.
Oregon.
Yeah.
Or
Maybe we should buy
Washington,
stock. Should we buy stock?
Did you know the former
No.
CEO of the Block? Yeah. Hell nah.
That's
I
like
don't
going
know-
across the
I don't
Circuit
know
City
much.
and being like, what the fuck?
But it might do like the thing did when people bought Blockbuster. You know what I'm saying?
The former CEO of Blockbuster lives in Charlotte, and he's selling his home. I saw that.
Is he?
And they're calling it like the baby built one. And I said, damn, why the fuck he was here?
Hey, I wanted to give you an opportunity to go into Trent's conspiracy corner because
shit.
if we don't, then we'll get too far along.
I'm gonna
in the
start
show.
off light with y'all, okay?
All right.
I'm gonna probably fuck with you.
Do you have any aliens?
Have you?
I can start there. It might not be aliens though.
I have one thing to say after Trent's
Okay.
conspiracy corner because I saw something last night that was amazing.
I got a picture right now of a van. The van says birds
Yeah,
aren't
we've
real.
already done this too.
Oh, y'all did that?
Oh, well, we've talked about it.
Oh yeah. It says on the top of it says every bird is a government surveillance drone.
Did you
Yeah.
take this picture?
No, no.
No, you
No,
pulled it off.
Somebody else.
I was like, they're here now?
Yeah, there is this conspiracy
Yeah.
going around that
That-
birds were replaced when? When were they replaced? Back in 2000.
It says it.
After-
19.
Oh, so birds did exist.
But
Yes.
now they're all
exist, but
robots.
they're all
It says
they're all
nine-
And when were they replaced?
1959.
1959 was when they were replaced.
That's what it
So
says
by
on the
this
thing.
logic, I've never seen a bird before.
No, they've all been.
That is correct. Yes, by this
All been
logic
drones.
specifically, every one of them has been
I've had
robot.
like birds in my finger before. Like
We had birds of prey flying at where he used to work and I
Yeah.
currently work.
Yeah, I'm not
Owls
buying
and
that.
vultures and shit.
Yeah,
We're
I'm
like,
not
no.
buying that. My family's from the country. I'm not buying that. They done fuck some birds
All
up.
right, well, that's a light one. That's a light one.
Okay, get deeper.
You know what I'm saying?
The deeper you go, the more likely I'm
I've
gonna
shot and killed doves, and there's meat
my
inside.
third one is where it really goes crazy.
Okay.
Okay, so this is coming from the state paper.
Oh shit.
The state.
Yes, this state.
They're not even open no more, I thought.
Yeah.
No, they're open.
They're
Columbia,
just digital?
They don't print in black.
Columbia nurse is indicted for fake vaccine card case.
I did hear about that.
That's what just
She
happened
said-
to, what's his name on Tampa
Where's
Bay?
the conspiracy in that?
The conspiracy is the lady said she only did it for one person.
But there were the three. There were several others that had.
And I know people right now that
walking around with cards
that will do that.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm not supporting it, but I definitely know people that
that can get the card.
You know, that is so easy to photocopy that motherfucker.
I went to a concert the other week, and you had to have a vaccine to get in in Charlotte, and so it was like, all right. Hey, and no, but the crazy shit was people was like, you ain't really got a vaccine, do you? I was like, no, I really got the shit. Oh shit, I got my shit. I just got a card yesterday. Shit.
Yes. I just got a card
yesterday.
yesterday.
I got a card last night for this shit.
That is so.
And you paid for it. Oh, the vaccine's free.
Exactly. You paid for a card. The vaccine is free. One day.
Oh.
Okay, next conspiracy.
Okay, this is where it gets juicy, man. All right.
You dumb motherfucker.
So let's it's Sunday, so of course we got to talk about some church, right?
Hold on. I just want to go over that one more time. The vaccine is free.
Yes.
You paid for a card.
You paid for a card.
That's what they're doing.
It got me riled up. I apologize.
I mean, but it made sense.
Yeah, the concept of paying for a vaccine card is just nuts for me.
You can say what you need.
So it's Sunday.
Appreciate it, guys.
Joel Osteen, we all know who.
A man so full of shit he can't open his eyes.
Yeah, so I've been done with him.
Listen. His church has 600,000 inside of a wall that a plumber found whenever he was changing the pipes.
$600,000
in different envelopes. In different, it's like if everybody
has plumber,
you know, like his
that plumber is dead.
No, but
he's in the wall now.
Get this,
soprano.
So it was all checks, it was all money and everything. The plumber gave it all
to Osteen.
No, back to the church.
Yeah.
So the church called the cops. And the cops are now saying that it's from a 2014 robbery.
What?
So listen, the guy
is this. Hold on, he found this in the facility that they have now, the Houston Rockets old facility.
Yes.
So just background information. Joel Osteen's church, he holds church in the old Houston Rockets basketball arena.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so that's some inside man shit. You
yes. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So listen, the guy that found it, the cops were trying to get him paid for finding this money.
Okay.
Joe was like, "Fuck that."
Basically, because now they were like, he can't technically get paid because it wasn't no arrest being made. So they're like letting it go. They don't know where the money come from. They gave it back to the church, and the guy is just working regular. Like he didn't get nothing from this.
When Houston was flooding and shit, that
he locked the doors.
Yeah, he locked the doors on everybody.
You want to know why? Because he got 600,000 in the wall.
I just can't let these motherfuckers find my 600K. Now it all makes sense. It all makes sense.
There's a couple Kyles in this audience gonna start punching drywall, gonna find my shit.
I'm not really a fan of TV Jesus anyway.
No,
me neither.
Yeah, because if the message is good enough, you don't gotta fucking put it from there. If people come find you, fuck you.
Hey, you know who made budget that year? Joel Osteen. Sorry. Okay, I'm done.
So who was smarter, the guy that gave Tom Brady back his ball or the plumber?
Neither.
Oh no,
you know who's the dumbest? The dumb motherfucker who left that money in the wall.
Yeah.
It's Joel.
You probably
it is Joel. Yeah, right.
He's like, I'm sorry to do
I definitely think
that's his stash.
It's Joel and like his home renovating nephew or some shit.
Yeah. But you said there was checks in the wall.
It's checks.
Tom Brady.
Well, then
it's like offering.
Checks expires.
Yeah, they got it.
That's why he gave it back.
That was dumb.
I would have gave nothing but the cash. I would have gave nothing but the checks back.
I would have said I didn't want
There's no way. Yeah, there's no way I'm doing either. But I think the guy could have got more for Tom Brady's ball though. Since we're comparing.
So I got.
You talking about the Deflategate?
No.
The 600 ball. 600.
Isn't that crazy how we linked into the 600 ball with the 600,000 being found on the wall?
And Joel Osteen and Tom Brady are
they're the same person.
Knowing how much,
they both voted for Trump.
I want.
I
don't want your jersey. I don't want none of that shit. $1 million, you get your fucking football back.
That's what he should have did.
That's all he should have done.
That's all he should have did.
That's all he had.
And the $1 million would have been like, all right.
Yeah, he's literally gonna like, oh, Giselle's gonna kill me, but here's $1 million. No, fuck you. You got like,
We're not eating out this week.
yeah, I'm
Which he doesn't eat out anyway. He
Man,
doesn't.
he has a Subway for every
How
car.
does he do Subway commercials?
Doesn't eat bread.
He does not eat bread.
Well, Tom Brady has that bastard kid with the lady who was on Blue Bloods.
Really? I didn't know that.
His first
That's
kid.
news to me.
Yeah.
Oh, his first
Why
kid.
you gotta be a bastard?
I give you your first one.
Because he doesn't.
Everybody's entitled to a little Jon Snow.
Still his kid.
From what I heard, he didn't treat it like his kid for like a long
So
time.
why is he a bastard? I thought a bastard
Well,
means
they
you don't know your father, isn't it? What it is?
No.
Technically.
I you know what? Somebody's
Thought you had to have the paperwork.
She knew.
Amee's gonna have to correct me. Amee's gonna have to
So
correct
yeah,
me.
me. Tell me what the real meaning of a bastard is.
Yeah.
A bastard is you don't know who your father is.
I thought it.
know
I thought
him,
it
or you're
meant.
just not. You don't.
A bastard is you don't know who.
I thought it was a child out of wedlock.
I thought that was what it was too.
It could be, but the definition.
shit, that's me.
I know. I've heard of.
I mean,
my parents never got married.
there's a good
My
percentage.
dad was married 3 times, and none of those were to my mom.
That doesn't mean that you're a bastard.
I'm gonna feel real bad about this.
Fuck you, Barrett. I thought you was about to put something else.
I feel bad about
Hey,
that.
I told you. I feel real bad about that.
It was necessary for the content.
What the hell?
I do have a
Give
question.
me
that,
the
man.
conspiracy music again. I had one thing to add.
To
That was-
Joel?
that was
No, to
good.
the conspiracy.
Okay.
So,
Damn, I wanna
Saturday night or Friday night, I went over to Keith's frequent guest on the show. His wife was out in the driveway while our friend was leaving. She's like, "Guys, come out! What the fuck is this?" And like, I'm like, "Please tell me it's a UFO." We go outside and it looks like 20 lights together flying through the sky.
Oh yeah,
And I was like, "What the fuck?"
this was up in Chapin.
Yeah. And I'm going, "Holy shit!" Like, this is. I've never seen anything like this in my life. And it's literally like 20 lights all together going together.
Interesting.
And then all of a sudden they disappear.
Oh,
I know what it was.
It was Starlink.
Oh, the Starlink satellites.
I was like, oh my god, this is insane. But I'm a skeptic, so I was like, I think this is Starlink, the Elon Musk internet thing.
Right.
I instantly once we went back inside, I pulled it up. That's exactly what it was.
So I can.
I'll show you all a picture too.
I can kind of go along with that. So several years ago, I just happened to be outside and sort of the same sort of thing. There were lights lined up in a very distinct pattern. It was more than 20. It was probably 30 or 40. And I videoed it. I actually even sent it to WIS TV.
That's
Ultimately,
exactly what it looked like, but they moved together.
ultimately in the
Judy was like, "Fuck that."
yeah.
all together, same time.
Shout out to Judy.
Damn. Whoa.
It was insane, bro. It's the first time I've seen him.
Damn. And what does the Starlink do again?
It's internet.
Internet.
For free.
That's right.
Oh yeah. So the ones I saw were much further. They were further apart than that. Turns out they were actually helicopters out of
Elon
Shaw
Musk.
Air Force Base. They were helicopters moving from Shaw Air Force Base to another Air Force Base in Georgia, National Guard Air Force Base. But they were all lined up. And then see the weird thing is I see them. They're not flying super high. They're definitely lower than normal
didn't hear
airplane
it?
traffic. Could not hear them. Did not hear a thing.
That's insane.
Well, they use that.
Well, because a helicopter shouldn't fly theoretically. All it does is beat air.
Right. But there is a technology of aircraft that our military uses that at a distance does not actually give off any sound when it's beating the air.
That's crazy.
To get those unsuspecting victims.
Yeah.
I just think like brush combs on it or something like that.
Craziest thing about that is I know I can go check the FAA's website and actually see what's on, whether it's military or it's commercial or it's, you can actually go log onto their website and actually see what air traffic is in your area.
Right.
No, there was no traffic in our area. These did not line up.
Those were Black Ops copters.
Yeah, WIS actually did investigate it. It turns out that it was a transport of helicopters moving from Shaw Air Force Base over to a National Air Force Base in Georgia.
You know, you say something
Super
and people
weird.
really follow up on it.
I mean,
between Wells Fargo and
I got friends.
Well,
yeah,
there-
you got some,
yeah.
yeah,
I know.
you got
I know.
high credibility, man.
Hey, have you ever heard of The Man?
Yeah, you got high credibility. Keep the conspiracy music playing.
Oh yeah, you gotta. Hey, hold on. It's not conspiracy. It's Trentspiracies. All right.
Okay,
A
Trentspiracy.
That's right.
And this is not really a Trentspiracy, but it's something stupid that
Okay.
I don't really understand why the fuck it's a thing still.
Let's get it.
What the fuck? Why the fuck do we keep doing like daylight savings time? Why the fuck? It's dark as fuck. It's dark as fuck. What if the fuck is? I think it started for like farmers or some shit.
Yeah.
All the technology we got. Why the fuck are we still? I get home from work
It's
and
dark.
it's dark.
Yeah.
Bro,
It's
go to
dark.
work.
I
You
go
need
to work.
Yeah.
What
It
the
is
fuck?
pitch black by the time I get. If I have to go get my daughter, that's an hour and a half drive from Lexington back to Irmo.
Damn.
And it's damn. I'm like, I feel like my day is all gone now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
all gone.
I'm going to. I'm in the bed at like 7:30. Like, damn, I gotta go to sleep.
And
No, I
the older
don't.
you get,
It is obvious. It's terribly convincing.
Yeah.
And you
It's
know,
that dark.
the older you get, the more it fucks you up. You never ever.
It is.
You were never ever used to.
It's
it.
5:30.
Yeah.
It's dark.
You're never. It's
We're-
6 o'clock is nighttime now.
It's not even 5:30 right now while we're recording this. It's dark outside. People have to use their headlights. They get a
Stupid as
ticket.
fuck. Biden, take care of that.
Yeah,
take
please.
care of something.
There has been bills proposed to get rid of.
They don't want to get rid of it. It's for a reason because it's the
It's
only
for
time.
a reason.
It's
And there's
the-
some type of Trentspiracy behind it.
And I'm
that's why
telling you
I
what it
brought
is.
up.
I'm telling you what it is. I know what it is. It's the one time the government can get in your phone and change shit. Because they change our damn time. We change every other clock. We change every other clock. But you change our phone? Come on now. What does that mean?
No, you're exactly right. 'cause-
Come on.
And then you change every clock in your house off of what your fucking phone says.
That's
Yeah.
so true.
Do we even know what time it is, really?
No, we don't.
How can you change
The Gregorian
this-
calendar.
And this is what makes it
Julian calendar.
and this is what makes it a conspiracy for me.
Mm.
Cause how the fuck do we really know what time it is?
Yeah.
How do we know that? Like we're told.
It's time,
We're
it's
told.
time to 86.
We're told.
Daylight savings time.
Keep time the same.
And what's funny is
Make time great again.
Our fucking
Make it great again.
It never was. What was it?
time was never great. It's always slipping.
Damn.
It's in the
Into the
future.
future. Joe Biden, if you don't fix them student loans, at least fix the fucking time.
Do something.
Damn,
That's
do
right.
something. Anything. Can you do
Is
anything?
he alive? Do I gotta hit him with the paddles? Let's do
He's alive. He
something.
said he has a cold, but he's alive.
Hey man, hey look.
He said his
Hey,
grandson
Bernie's
keeps
looking
kissing
better
him.
and better, man. Y'all fucked up, man.
Bernie, Elizabeth Warren, any fucking body.
You know,
I
you
thought
know,
you merged the two
yeah,
together.
Bernie is my
they're
motherfucker.
like the same person, right?
He would slap some hands away.
Bernie is definitely
Someone's
doing
Elizabeth
shit.
Warren is just a well-polished Bernie.
Yeah.
Hell, saying you voted for Trump don't sound as crazy as it used to
Nah.
sound. Good.
We're talking about this.
Yeah, it don't sound that crazy. It don't sound as
He
crazy.
still wants to know what Trump's thinking.
I definitely do.
No, I listen to y'all say that, and I agree. I agree. I don't know. Biden just don't think. He don't. What the
He
fuck?
don't think.
I can't. Hold on.
He don't think.
I
He's got
can't.
strings on him.
I got
Just get a press release.
I don't know if I have the video. Hold on. Let me see if I have the video. I've got some audio that I. Let me see. Issued a statement.
Oh, he wrote it. Translated from crayon.
Well, I see why they took the Twitter away.
Anytime you hear that TikTok music behind your shit, you know you fucked up.
Yeah, exactly.
You know you made a mistake.
That's like the Beatles song that came up. It killed me because he goes, "Baby, I won't ever not hurt you," and I'm like, that means you will fucking emphatically hurt me.
Yeah, in the background you hear nothing but.
I
will never not
hurt you.
Stay down.
I'm like, motherfucker, yeah, that's a double negative. What are you doing?
That's crazy.
Why would you include that?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He's sitting there belting it out. He's like, "I'll never not hurt you," or "I'll never do nothing. I'll never not do nothing to you." I was like, dude.
Totally random, but not random. Have y'all ever seen Cadillac Records?
Oh yeah.
No.
The movie.
Great.
Oh, the movie. Yeah. That's the one.
Yeah.
Is that the one with Robin Williams? No. What am I thinking of? Cadillac Man. Never mind. I've not seen it.
No, this one
Totally different.
has
It's like, what the fuck is Cadillac?
Oh, I
Man?
can't.
Oh, dang it.
I've never seen it.
Terrence Howard.
I don't think Terrence Howard is he in it? Beyonce's in it.
Kind of like Records.
Beyonce's in it.
Oh, I
talking
thought we were-
about. I think
You're talking about Hustle and Flow.
No, it's not.
I think it push that spit out, man. No, Cadillac Records is like about Etta James and like the this record company in the short.
yeah.
In the end, Muddy Waters, but in the end, like the
Muddy Waters is
right in the end, the Beatles are like reaching out to them and like saying, "We love your music, like we emulate your music."
Okay.
Oh,
And so
dude.
that's the only reason I brought it up.
They
That's the only reason I
in the
brought it up.
documentary God damn it, I cannot remember his name. Is a black dude who could play keys from America. He backed up Little Richard all the time.
Mhm.
They bring him in.
Yeah, Little Richard's in it. All of them are in it.
Yeah,
Okay.
so they bring the keyboard player. It's
Yes, I know
1969.
who
They
he is.
bring the keyboard player that backed up Little Richard, and he's playing keys on this Beatles album. That's the last album they ever made.
Okay.
The Get Back album or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
So like they brought him in, and this dude, they're sitting there like jamming. He's like, "You think you know how to do it?" And he's over there, fucking killing it, bro.
Yeah.
Just nailing it.
The
So-
impersonations never phase y'all.
Oh.
Like, it kills me.
Oh, we're used to it, man. I know it's getting. We're used to it. Every time he tells a story, it's gonna be somebody else's voice,
Yeah.
and that's what makes it so good because it's like the
Can you
people
do-
that are hearing it,
Welcome
it's
to
like an
being a
audiobook.
storyteller.
Can you do it? Can you do it, Steve Harvey?
Damn.
I don't.
Oh,
Oh man.
You know.
I don't know how they got
Yeah,
my
yeah.
cell phone. I'm looking at you. How he talks with the big ass teeth. I don't know.
Right. Oh man.
All right. So
That's just fake as hell.
I'm gonna give you guys a choice. We can either talk about the shooting in Michigan this week, or
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about
or
that.
well, we can. All
We
right.
gotta get.
Oh,
Let's
sorry,
let's
sorry.
go.
Sorry.
You wanna hear what the other choice?
What is
It's
it?
got to be the Omar case, right?
No, I was gonna. No, I do want to talk about that one, but I'm gonna devote an entire half hour to that one.
Okay.
The other is gas prices are dropping.
They're dropping.
Gas prices have been steadily
I
dropping
want to talk
recently.
about. I want to talk about gas, man.
Okay, all right. So first of all, we've got
And
about
that gasoline.
we've got about 10 more minutes. So, gas prices got you down, right? I mean, lately they were all pretty.
I drive a Tahoe. It's expensive.
Everybody blames Biden for the gas.
I
price.
sure goddamn do.
Okay.
I find myself being the old person that blames the president daily for everything. Goddamn it, Biden. Goddamn it, Biden.
You become the fucking goddamn it Obama.
Yeah, I have, and
You are a proud boy.
and right, and I argue. It's like I argue with myself, like, damn, like when it was the other way around.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, well, you know, everything's not. The president's not in charge of everything. But I don't know, man. I don't know, bro.
So-
You gotta have something to do with this goddamn gas and these student loans, man. They can't just.
The guy
Student loans, yes. Biden could sign an executive order to do away with student loans.
My
He
shit's high,
absolutely
man.
could.
I don't even got that much.
Do y'all not
Y'all
understand?
gotta remember, President Biden is fully in the back pocket of corporate.
And that's
America.
exactly what I was about to say. You don't
He's-
think they're getting a piece of that money from
Yeah.
Sallie Mae?
Yeah.
Sallie Mae is breaking the government off every
Fuck
year.
you,
So,
Sallie Mae,
before-
bitch.
Yeah,
As far as-
bag of dicks.
one of the things that a lot of the conservatives, Republicans, and on the right side of, they say the right side, man, that hurts my heart. One of the things they say is that because Biden canceled the Keystone XL pipeline, that is why price of gas has went up.
No.
It has nothing to do with it.
And that's the shit Trump was trying to build, right?
Well, it wasn't even under him.
Stop
It was under George Bush originally that
That's
the whole thing
okay.
got started.
Let me make sure I say this politically correct. I remember Native Americans were protesting.
Yes,
Yes,
because
that's
it was
that, right?
because
Yes.
Oh,
basically
because their house is over here and you're running a pipeline.
Right,
running a
right,
leaky,
right.
leaky oil pipeline through.
Right.
Okay, so
That'll eventually get into the war.
that we're not even
Exactly.
getting money for.
I just want
to make sure I was
Yeah.
on the right.
Yeah,
I just want everyone to understand the Keystone Pipeline was completed back in 2016. What the Keystone XL was a shortcut between Alberta, Canada, and Oklahoma. Like it was a 1,000-mile,
That is
1,000-mile shortcut.
huge.
Yeah,
But
but it doesn't make any difference.
That's like-
It doesn't make any difference. The refineries don't produce fuel any faster
Because
just
you
because
got
they
it.
cut
Because
out
it's a
1,000
shortcut.
miles.
Oh, okay.
It
That's
doesn't
like
make
the
any
shortcut
difference.
on Mario Kart 64 and on Wario World.
Well,
Face-
the shortcuts only count if it got it to you quicker.
Right.
If I turn on the spigot and I had to go around my house versus going below my house,
Yeah.
it's still here now.
Yeah.
If it was a time sensitive thing.
Never
Yeah,
was.
I said I've never heard about gas being a time. I don't care about my gas being fast.
It's the fucking truck drums that takes so long to get there.
So we have it. You
And
have
don't
it.
we have our own fucking oil? When are we gonna start using that shit? How long are we gonna hold on to that shit?
Well,
Oh,
you
you're
can't
talking
drill
about the 100-year supply that we have.
Yeah,
basically.
what the fuck?
So
When are we gonna start?
Biden did release a large chunk of that, not
Fuck
8%.
Well, you're gonna always have fossil fuels, right? You're always gonna have.
Trump
it.
did the same thing though. Trump released a portion of the 100-year reserve into, and every time they release any portion of the 100-year reserve, it gets re-put back.
Yeah, I'm about to say they have to put
They
it back.
never.
They've been teaching us about that shit since like elementary school.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it's basically in a situation where we completely run out of fuel or we have no fuel. There is a 100-year reserve that will sustain us supposedly at current usage. It will sustain us for 100 years.
not
The military. I'm
I'll tell
sorry.
you what.
The military.
Not
It
to
will
fuck up
sustain
our
the military.
conversation. Not to fuck up our conversation, but the other day I read about something. What's the MacArthur Hill books that they give us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
McGraw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do y'all know that Epstein's father owns that?
Was he married? I didn't think Epstein was married.
Well, whatever,
No.
whatever the girl that's on trial now.
Maxwell.
Yeah, that was
her
Maxine or yeah.
Yeah, her father owned those books.
Interesting.
I just felt like that was interesting.
Yeah, it is very.
We don't got to go in that rabbit hole.
I will say this. I am so like I will ditch my fucking V8 Tahoe gas guzzler. Make a fucking Tesla affordable.
Yeah.
God damn. Like
That's happening. 2025.
Legitimately,
2025. They said
Tesla-
25,000.
the cost
Trent,
of
it don't
Teslas
matter. It's
continues to drop.
gonna take 10 years before like electric cars are used ones are even.
California's gonna make it a mandate. Where
Yeah.
y'all gotta get the motions out of here.
Well, you've got to do something. Like I would love an electric car, but it ain't fucking feasible in the next 20
We're gonna have to do
years.
40K at least.
GM has promised by 2035 or whatever.
2035.
Elon Musk said 2025. Yo.
King from Your Mama's New Boyfriend Band, and you are listening to the All About Nothing podcast.
All right, welcome back to the show. So, a little hiccup in our recording.
It happens.
This show is going to be slightly shorter than most of our other shows. We're going to probably end it a little 45 minutes or so.
Yeah.
We don't know exactly what happened, but we had an issue with the recording. So we're going to step back into the portion of the recording that worked.
Let's do that.
So it's me and Trent introducing you to the second, eighth of the show.
Eighth
That
of the
works.
show. We'll give it that. But
All right.
things happen, man. Don't judge us, guys.
Yeah.
It's a learning process.
We'll get this fixed for the next episode. So
100%.
yeah. So we're going to jump right back into.
I'm just sorry it had to happen on Rod's episode.
I
man.
agree.
He always gets a half episode. You ever realize that?
It's exactly
crazy.
correct.
He always
We
gets
have
a half
given Rod
episode.
2 half episodes now.
Hey, man. Hey,
That's almost a whole.
See, that's the reason why we got to have him back.
That's right.
Just to have another full episode to give him his right.
We'll do
rightful
that. We'll do that. So thank you for listening to the All About Nothing podcast. We're going to jump right back into it.
I'm just saying, like, you got to make an electric car affordable at some point, but it's not going to be affordable for like at least 20 years to the layman's. Like, you can't work at fucking Wendy's and be like, I drive a goddamn.
Well, you can't work at Wendy's and do anything.
No,
that's
you
part of
can't-
America
you
in general. You
can't.
can't pay your rent off.
So you're
Wendy's.
gonna tax me because I don't drive an electric car? I had a Prius. This is the fucked up part. I had a Prius and they charged me more taxes because I saved gas. I didn't buy as much gas.
Yeah.
So they put taxes
Because you're
on
hurting
it.
their pockets.
Yeah, because I didn't buy gas. You're gonna charge me $35 more because I didn't buy gas from you.
You don't got to worry
that's
about
crazy.
South Carolina supporting you none. And
Yeah.
the environment.
That's true.
Fuck
No,
no.
they trying to burn the trees.
Yeah, as long as Foghorn Leghorn's fine, they don't give a shit, dude.
Soon
Yeah,
there won't be no trees
I don't
in
see
South
Foghorn
Carolina.
Leghorn walking it out from his mansion to the state house.
Nah,
I
he's
don't- I
like,
don't
give
see
me
that
my
ever
golf cart.
to get him from the mansion 7 blocks down to the state house. 4 cars, and probably 19 or 20 state troopers as his
Hey, man, that's got to be an easy ass job. To
I
guard
don't,
him every day.
I don't disagree.
It's got to be
but
an
come
easy
on.
ass job to be the governor of South Carolina if he can do it.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, they just
We've set the
we
bar
don't
kind
even,
of
they just pass it down to people like, oh, I want to do something else. You want to do it?
Yeah.
While I'm doing.
That's
all
how the
right.
government. That's how we got
Yeah.
our governor.
That is
Yeah.
exactly how we got
Yeah,
our
you don't
governor.
want to.
He has
we
AIDS.
ain't got to
He would
vote
just
for
be
you.
like, what would you do?
Who the fuck is that? Mick who?
Yeah.
McMaster.
Master in South Carolina. Y'all want to do that?
McMaster.
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 I did not vote for McMaster.
Oh my
No.
gosh.
I mean, I didn't vote for the other motherfucker either, but
Oh, Nikki Haley, that bitch.
Yeah, she
We
was
ain't
not
gonna talk
on-
about her curtains.
that
Clemson
was not on
grad.
my list. Oh, yeah. I forgot she was a Clemson grad.
That bitch.
Really?
Well, we'll wrap it up with that.
You win some, you lose some.
Y'all win the games, but y'all lose everything else.
Yeah, you don't win any other sports, but y'all dominate us in football.
All About Nothing podcast.
Let's go,
Thank you.
baby.
It's up, man.
You got anything you want to promote real quick?
After midnight, maybe coming soon.
Maybe.
Not volume 2. Not volume 2. After midnight, I think about releasing,
Well, we got to have a listening party.
unreleased tracks. Yeah, let's do that.
That'd be fun.
But I got to get somebody to mix the songs first.
Oh, we got Nique for that.
All right.
Oh, we got a guy. We know a couple guys.
Trent, you got anything you want to promote?
Man, I'll be at the main course every Saturday. I'm now
I did not know that.
Yes, I'm the official DJ.
Now the house
You can
DJ.
bring your girl.
Can I get any incentives or can I get some free wings or something like that maybe?
I ain't gonna say that, but the wings ain't shit.
I had some good wings from there before.
From the main
You might have
course.
to cut the music
The
off. I
DJs
like the wings there.
The DJ,
From
he's
the
my
main
dog.
course?
My mama goes there a lot too.
I mean, but she don't get the wings. It's no way.
She don't.
Yeah, it's
It
no
be
way.
music and shit.
Yeah,
She gonna like jazz
it's
day
the
or
drag
something. I don't know.
shows. That's what I do.
You do drag shows?
Mhm.
Respectfully.
Saturday
I won't-
nights, main course, Columbia, South
respectfully,
Carolina.
I won't be there.
Oh,
Man, it's a lot
it's
of
a fun show.
It's a lot of
Really?
it's a lot
It's
of
a good
straight men that
time.
go.
I'll take my girl.
You gotta
Trent,
take your
Trent's the
girl.
first one
Time.
on stage.
Oh,
I am the first
man.
one on stage because I'm setting up,
Wah,
asshole.
wah.
Lanzisha.
Oh.
Lanzisha.
Hey,
I like it.
Y'all don't tell me how I identify. Okay, we're not doing that here.
You don't.
Did you just assume my gender?
I identify as obese.
What? No.
Who's
No,
gonna
no.
tell me?
I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
That's me. All right.
Then we're morbidly obese.
Yeah.
Now I understand.
I mean, y'all can be black.
Oh,
He said it.
I
Yeah,
accept.
yeah.
Y'all can. Y'all won't be the only one.
You're
I've
giving him
finally
an,
been
you're
waiting
giving
to
him an
say
excuse
this.
to wear blackface. Is that what you're doing?
No.
It's
Y'all,
like a
y'all are like-
2-year-old gay.
y'all are like, you don't got your papers or nothing.
what's
yet,
that? What's
you
the
know?
white chick that tried to say she was black?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What's that?
Rachel
Rachel
Dolezal.
Dolezal, yeah.
Y'all the
Yeah.
Dozer twins.
No,
Yeah,
you
she
go fuck
not
yourselves.
They about to come with micro braids next week.
Yeah, I won't say nothing to you.
I'm gonna
you
dread
know.
it up.
No blackface, no N
White
word.
people
Y'all
can do
good with me.
dreads.
That, fair enough.
Anything
I'll
outside of
take
that,
it.
y'all good with me.
Have you seen
I'm
the
light
Island Boys?
skin.
Have you seen the Island Boys? They're white with dreads.
Oh, you're talking about the
Island
Boys.
What do you mean, you
Time
people?
to make.
All right. As always, special thanks, Nique the Geek, engineer, producer, as well as owner, operator, G.O.T Sounds
Shout out to
Studio.
Nique.
Here in Columbia, South Carolina. To book any time, you can call 803-243-2302. You can email GOTSounds at theallaboutnothing.com. You can find details at GOTSoundstudio.com. On Facebook, you just search for GOT Sound Studio. As well, want a special thanks, Muff the Producer, responsible for our beats. Follow him on Instagram at Muff the Producer. You can also follow Trent, a.k.a. DJ Lonzo, currently the
House
DJ.
Every Saturday at the main course.
At the main course, Columbia,
House
South
DJ.
Carolina, Saturday nights. Make sure you go by and have a good time. Make sure you also contact him for all your entertainment needs. Trent at theallaboutnothing.com or on Instagram at The Real DJ Lonzo or by phone 803-262-7982.
That's right.
If you want to be a patron of the show, you can consider yourself lucky. Just head by our website, theallaboutnothing.com. You can click on the link at the top of our browser. You can also find details to become a supporter there. You can check down the benefits and you can consider yourself.
Yeah, one of our
consider
Patreon
donations.
goals.
Did you not believe he had all that written down?
If you contribute one
lot.
thing,
It's a
I
lot
didn't
quick,
know.
right?
I thought
If
he
you-
might have been saying off his head. That's
if
what
you,
I
if you
That'd be
contribute one
impressive.
thing, I'll do
Yeah.
an accent for you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for being the Patreon.
That's one. As always, you can follow us on Facebook. Just search for All About Nothing US or on Twitter and Instagram at AAN_pod. You can find links to all of our social media available on podcast platforms by visiting allaboutnothing.com, theallaboutnothing.com. If you'd like to be heard on the show, you may call and leave us a message, 803-672-0533. If you want to leave your feedback. Thank you very much, Trent Clark. Thank you very much, Zac
And thank you to the 724 subscribers on
Holy
YouTube.
cow. We are...
Y'all doing it big now, man.
Thank you. All the
It was
countries.
like 3 last time I was here.
Was it only 3?
It was
just us.
No, like 300 or something. That's not, yeah, I didn't
okay.
mean like 3.
Yeah,
I didn't mean like
Because you
single
weren't that
digit.
far away. Like, your
Climbs-
episodes are pretty
it
close to
climbs
each
every
other.
week.
It's getting
Hopefully
up.
my next one not too far away either.
Ooh.
We're
Ooh,
getting up.
3 weeks we'll have 1,000.
Well,
Maybe by our
It'd be a good Christmas gift.
before
yeah,
100.
wouldn't it?
Get us to 1,000 subscribers before we reach our 100 episode.
What we need is 1,000 subscribers to listen for 4 minutes, right?
Yes.
That's all we
A
need to
piece.
get our 4,000.
That's all we need.
That's all we need.
Listen, look, enjoy.
Listen. That sound like DJ
That's all we-
Khaled.
that's
You
all
probably
we
do
need.
it better, DJ Khaled, than me.
What the fuck does he say?
I'm on a jet ski.
Yeah. And another one.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you really got to say.
No.
I could do the Rick Ross.
Thank you, RodFly, for joining us this week. It was
It's
fun.
nothing. It's my pleasure, man. RodFly 92 on all social media platforms, whatever. Unless it's music
Grindr.
related and it's just RodFly. No, motherfucker.
And he flies drones, so all you
I do
artists
fly
that need
drones.
is-
I'll fly your drone for a low number. You know, just make sure you got your shit together and what you want me to do before you message me, because I probably don't feel like doing it.
There you go. As always, stay safe, continue to wear your mask, get yourselves vaccinated, and
Have a week.
This, the All About Nothing podcast, is recorded live in studio at the G.O.T Sounds Studio in Columbia, South Carolina. The All About Nothing podcast is produced and engineered by Nique The Geek, owner and operator of G.O.T Sounds Studio. To support the show, please visit theallaboutnothing.com for links to social media, merchandise, and more. Become a patron of the show by following the Patreon link at the top of our page. The All About Nothing podcast is an entertainment product of Barrett Gruber. Special thanks to Zac King, Trent Clark, Dominique Stewart, and you, our listeners. Please subscribe, rate, review, and share. If you're on YouTube, please hit the like button and the notification bell. Thank you for listening.